Hey, do you love love? I love love. We're here in the amazing Venice, Italy. City absolutely filled with love, filled with amazing people. And we're gonna be talking about selling with love today, because nobody actually wants to be that sleazy, grimy, greasy, manipulative salesperson. But we all know that in order to have a successful business, a successful coaching business where we're able to have the freedom we want to have, where we're able to have the impact that we want to have, we know that we need to be able to sell our services and promote ourselves. Because if we can't, we're never going to be able to make the money that we need to scale our impact, to be able to have the freedom to like travel and go to amazing places like Venice, but also to do the things that you want to do, to be able to scale and help the people that you want to help, right? That's all driven by a tool, which is money, right? So we're going to be talking about selling with love today, all right? Now, when I teach sales to our clients, there's really five paradigms that you need to be able to sell successfully, right? At the very top, it's kind of like a pyramid. At the very top of this list is the tools that you need to be successful, right? The tools that you need to be successful, things like your phone, things like email, things like a sales page if you're using sales pages to actually sell online. You need a CRM, you need there's a lot of different tools that you need to be able to sell. We're not going to be talking too much about those today because those are pretty simple. Then you need the skills. You need the rapport building skills. You need the communication skills. You need the ability to overcome objections. These are all skills that you need to be successful in sales, right? Then number 3, you need the systems. You need the frameworks, right? This is the frameworks that make it easy for you to sell. Now, we always talk about our perfect consultation, which is our script that we give our clients to be able to walk clients into sales, into high-ticket enrollments, high-ticket coaching enrollments, without ever being sleazy or greasy or grimy or manipulative. Asking the right questions to help their clients realize how badly they need them and realize how important it is to pay them premium prices for it, right? This is the scripts. This is the frameworks that are necessary. This is number 3. Number 4, you need the mindset. You need the belief set, right? Now, think about it. If you're not confident in what you do, you could have the perfect tools, you could have the perfect skills, you could have the perfect frameworks, but if you're not confident, if you're not certain in your beliefs of what you can deliver, is anybody going to work with you? No. You need certainty, you need confidence, right? You can have 2 of the exact same people with the same tools, skills, and frameworks. One of them's confident, one of them's hesitant. Who's going to win? The confident person is going to be the one getting all the clients every single time. That's number 4. You need the mindset. You need the confidence. And number 5, underneath all these other 4 is one of the most important paradigms that I want everybody to understand, which is your energy and your intention, right? This is a big shift for a lot of people. If you're coming from a place of self-service, people can feel it, right? The way that I always explain this is you can smell commission breath over the phone. Right? If you're coming from a place of self-service, people can feel it. But if you're coming from a place of true service to others, people can also feel that. Your intention, your energy is one of the most important things that allows you to sell in the modern world. Right? People are sick of being manipulated. People are sick of being tricked or swindled out of their money. People can feel whether you're genuine or authentic. And if you're not coming from that place, people can feel that as well. Right? What do you think of, or what do you feel when you think of a salesperson? Probably greasy, grimy, manipulative, sleazy, like the used car salesman, right? That's not what you want to be. But a lot of people come off that way when they're trying to sell, right? Now, let me ask you this. What do you think of when you think of a trusted advisor? When you think of a trusted advisor, I always think of Yoda, right? I'm a little bit of a nerd. So I always think of Yoda, someone that I trust more than I trust myself, right? Now, Yoda's not always going to tell me what I want to hear, but he is always going to tell me what I need to hear. And that's the person that you want to become for your clients. You want to become their Yoda, that trusted advisor that they trust more than themselves, all right? Now, to kind of give you an idea of what this means, when I used to work for Cisco, one of my first times meeting the CIO of Disney, Susan O'Day, right? Now, Susan O'Day was a royal hard ass. She was known for kicking account managers out of her office. She had kicked several account managers out of her office prior to this point. I was just this engineer, right? I was just this engineer, and I walked into her office, and this was when I was, worked for Cisco. I had a quote of $130 million, and I walked into her office, and Susan O'Day goes, "Great, Cisco's here. What are you gonna sell me today?" And I walk in, just a little nerd, 26 years old with my backpack on, and I just go, "I don't know." She goes, what do you mean you don't know?" And I go, "I don't know." She goes, "Well, why are you here?" And I told her, honestly, I'm just here to learn your guys' business, see if there's anything I can help out with. And you guys can go ahead and have your meeting. She goes, "Okay, take a seat." And she emailed my director and said, "I think we'll keep this one around." Now, at 26 years old, I was able to get a seat at the table with the CIO of Disney. Why? Because I had no intention of selling her anything. I had an intention of learning her business, learning what problems they might have. And if there was anything that I could do to help them out, I'd do it. But that was it. I had no intention of selling them anything. And because of that, they trusted me more than they trusted a lot of their internal employees. I had a Disney badge, even though I was not an employee of Disney, right? So I want you guys to understand, when you truly come from a place of love and care for that other client, a lot of the times they're gonna trust you more than they trust themselves. Now, a couple months later, we had an opportunity to sell Disney a $5 million network, and I actually advised them against it. 3 months after that, we sold them $27 million worth of networking equipment. And that's because they trusted me. I came from a place of love and care for them, not a desire for my own self-service. And this is something that you guys need to understand. Now, I want to take this the other direction for you for a second, because I think a lot of people think that coming from a place of love means never selling. But that's not true. All right? If you truly come from a place of love and care for others, you need to realize that a lot of the time, these clients of yours are stuck in hell because of their own inability to make proper decisions to fix their problems. See, the reason they're stuck where they're at right now is because their decision-making process has led them down this path. And if they continue to go down this path, they're going to continue to make bad decisions. And that's gonna lead to worse life situations. So if you truly love them, it also means standing strong in the face of your clients when they're making shitty decisions and helping them realize it and not taking their bullshit anymore, because they've spent months or years or even a lifetime numbing out their problems and pretending they're not that bad. And if you don't take a stand for them to help them change, that's not coming from a place of love. That's coming from a place of fear. Fear that you might appear salesy. Fear that you might rub someone the wrong way and they might not like you. I would rather somebody not like me for 30 minutes, but I tell them the truth and it changes their life. And they end up inviting me to their wedding or their kids' weddings. I would rather them not like me for 30 minutes, but I don't have to compromise my integrity and my standards to telling them the truth about what needs to happen. Now, I want you to think about this, because a lot of people are afraid of appearing salesy. But the truth is, selling is just leadership. And until you realize that, you will forever be stuck in your sales process and as a coach. So one of my favorite salespeople of a generation was Martin Luther King. He sold an entire generation on an idea. If you go look at all of his speeches, all of the speech copy is sales copy. It's all sales copy, and it's beautifully written. But think about it. Were there people that didn't like Martin Luther King for what he did? Absolutely, there were people that hated him. It actually cost him his life. But what if he was afraid? What if he was afraid of appearing salesy? What if he was afraid of people not liking what he had to say? Where would we be today? Where would we be if he was afraid of appearing salesy or pushy? Now, the thing is, you have a mission that other people need. You have a mission that other people need, and if you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone and start to lead others down that path, who's really gonna suffer? What's the real tragedy there? It's not that you're not gonna be able to live the life that you truly want. It's the hundreds and thousands of people that aren't gonna get your help because you're afraid of appearing salesy. This is what it means to be a true trusted advisor. This is what it means to really stand in the face of your fears to help others move forward. That's what it means to sell with love. So remember, you didn't sign up for easy. You signed up for impact.